Hello, welcome to Jay Busy TV with your host Jay Busy, and I'm here again with another 3 steps for you. You know what I'm saying? And these are 3 steps in effective listening. I feel like listening is very underrated. A lot of people don't really listen for real. You know, I feel like a lot of people don't take the time, take those 2 seconds or however many seconds it take to, like, you know, set your pride aside or whatever. But anyway, I feel like these 3 steps will help that person in the work spot, in the workplace, family, relationships, whatever. So here's 3 steps in effective listening. The first step is the obvious step. I feel like is being quiet. The silence to help you actually understand more. You know what I'm saying? Letting the other person have in the floor, disengaging, just setting your pride aside, your ego aside. You know what I'm saying? Like, not necessarily telling you you're a know-it-all, but just really telling you that just, okay, these are more ways I could go about getting your point across and me understanding your point. You know what I'm saying? True listening requires a bit of understanding and fairness. You know what I'm saying? So many people are impatient. So many people are opinionated. So it's like they don't really take those 2 seconds. So I feel like if you just understand those things in these steps, that'll help you be a more effective listener. The second step is a more advanced step, but everybody can do it. You know what I'm saying? It's critical thinking. You know what I'm saying? Being very knowledgeable. You know, if somebody's giving you a situation or a problem and you're listening to that person, you can solve that problem. You can, be the problem solver or whatever, have the solutions for that problem and buy off the listening. You get what I'm saying? But that only takes a person that actually critically thinks and can solve things not off the top of their head, but just to a point where, like, okay, I understand, whether it's off experience or whatever the case may be. But critically thinking, you know what I'm saying? Just, that's the second step. The third step is objective listening. Everybody objective listens, and that's when more often than not, somebody just listening to the situation and okay, yeah, off the last word or summary off of it, but not really listening. Hearing is like I like to call it. You know what I'm saying? God gave you 2 ears and a mouth. You get what I'm saying? But that aside, objective listening, you get what I'm saying? It's more of like asking questions. Therapists, when they objective listen, they let the person just talk. They look all engaged, look interested, and then ask a question like off of whatever they just heard. And okay, that question they've listening the whole time, or that question just whatever. But objective listening is one of those things where a lot of people do it subconsciously, but people that really, really do it and apply all these steps of being quiet and critically thinking and all this other stuff in effective listening, objective listening can actually help. You know what I'm saying? So instead of just not being the right along casual thing a person would do. So yeah, my 3 steps are being quiet, having the floor, having the other person have the floor, the disengaging. My second step is critical thinking, something along the lines of like you just solving the problem, having the solution to the problem, you know what I'm saying, just off of what you heard or what you listened to or what have you. And my third step would be objective listening. And objective listening, everybody does it, like I said, but it takes that person to objectively listen and ask that question that can help that person solve their own problem. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I said, therapists do it, a lot of social workers do it. People that are in the problem solving business when it comes to someone does some of these steps at least. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like I said, objective listening is one of those, it helps you in the long run. And thank you. Thanks for subscribing. Subscribe. I'm out. Drink water.